I'm Denise, CEO and founder of Access Design Studio. We are the leader in accessible web design for the hospitality industry. We create ADA-compliant websites for hospitality businesses who want to increase their profits, increase their client loyalty, while avoiding lawsuits. I often hear business owners say, well, I don't think I have a problem. No one has ever complained that my website is inaccessible. 1 in 4 Americans have a disability. 25% of the population has a disability. So if you haven't gotten any feedback that your website isn't accessible, there are probably 2 reasons. 1, they can't. They can't access your contact page to tell you. They can't access your chat function to tell you. Or 2, they already left and went to your competition. So how would it be to increase your market reach 25%? 25% of the population has a disability. Making your site accessible, you've increased your market reach by 25%.
And hospitality business owners have worked hard to comply with curb cuts, special parking, accessible bathrooms, and so much more. And now people are talking about ADA compliant websites. What the heck is that? What's an ADA compliant accessible website? And who has to comply? And what happens if you don't? Well, the quick answer is everyone has to comply, just like ADA for physical locations. And remember how businesses with physical locations were getting sued like crazy by predatory lawyers? Those same lawyers have trained their sites on the web. So what then is an ADA compliant accessible website? An accessible website means that the site is coded in such a way that everyone can essentially make the site do what they needed to do so they can access the info and use the site as it is meant to be used. Most people think of accessibility as helping people who are deaf or blind, and it certainly does. And there are many other people who struggle to use the web. For example, someone with trembling hands, which includes a lot of older adults, on an accessible website, they can make the button, like your Book Now button, large. And they can make their cursor large so that it is much easier to land that large cursor on that large button and book your services. Or someone with ADHD who is easily distracted, they can stop all movement on the site so the movement does not distract them from understanding your offerings. Someone with low vision can make the text on a site large so they can read it. Someone who has no use of their arms can use a mouth wand, which is like a stick that they hold in their mouth, and they can move anywhere on a web page by tapping the stick on the keyboard. So instead of using a mouse to navigate on a page, they use their keyboard if the site is coded for accessibility. But I would be remiss as an accessibility professional if I did not warn business owners about toolbars and overlays. They look like this on the left side of the screen. When you open them, that's what they look like. Their build is making a site accessible using AI, artificial intelligence. But AI can only address about 35% of accessibility issues. The remaining 65% must be addressed by a skilled human. Lots of business owners add these toolbars and overlays and think they are compliant until they get sued. Accessibility takes a skilled technician to implement. Think of it this way. Think of all of the time and thought and creativity you put into providing the ultimate experience for your guests at your hospitality property. Could some AI have done that? It took a human to create the exceptional and unique experience you offer your guests. Your website is no different.